Hey y'all,
Hey,
how y'all doing? It's Reese B.
and Maljoy
We're here live and full effect.
with some more. We got some big
Do you
to
have a special
say.
settlement from a lawsuit
So
or an
this is
annuity?
how we gonna have a
If you
commercial in
are
the
getting
middle,
life
y'all?
I
insurance
don't
from a
know. I
structured
don't know.
Really,
settlement or annuity,
really?
you can still
That's
qualify.
foolishness. Put the volume all the way down.
To make ends
Yes,
meet
I'm
or
trying to
feel
do
like you're
it.
in
Hold
danger.
on.
Each
I just don't
plan
want it
is
to affect
endorsed by
our
legal
stuff going on
You
here.
don't.
now.
All right, y'all.
Mhm. Sorry about that. Our beds. Mm,
We're still trying to get technology odd,
what else?
whatever that is. But anyway, we got some beep to
To say,
say.
even though I said that a few minutes ago,
Oh yeah,
I did.
remix.
I did.
That's what it was.
Okay, quick.
Oh goodness. All right, a lot of stuff. We want to cover a lot of things today. We'll start out first off the biggest thing that happened over the weekend. Loss of icon, a singer, Whitney Houston. Rest in peace for her.
She did, y'all.
Yeah, it's sad. And a lot of the information is still coming out about what exactly happened. But based on what's been out so far, is that she was found in her bathtub by her staff, her stylists, and her bodyguards, unconscious underwater. So right now they're trying to figure out exactly what was the cause of death. But I just read on TMZ a few minutes before we started was basically they found the first autopsy showed that there's water in her lungs, so it's a possibility that she could have fell asleep in the tub, slipped under. They're not sure yet exactly. So they're trying to still do some research. We probably won't really know until a couple weeks from now. But it is also said that she was on a lot of prescription drugs, especially Xanax, and with her drinking and partying, up to the Grammys, which is airing tonight. Those two don't mix basically. So it had, been the tool to propel what happened for her to, over the weekend here.
I'm really sorry that she passed away, and she had a dynamic voice,
Mm-hmm.
and her voice was truly a gift from God.
Yes.
And I say that to say this: we all have gifts that God has given us, no matter
Mm-hmm.
what they are. That doesn't mean we have to be famous with them.
Yes.
But the point of the matter is, when God gives you a gift, it's for a purpose, and you're to use that gift and protect that gift and nurture that
Mm-hmm.
gift. And when you don't do things like that, he helps either takes them away or doesn't prevent you from losing them.
That's
And
true.
I feel like Whitney Houston, in the case of Whitney Houston, it was just a case of God given just talent that was lost because of I don't know what it was. It was like, I don't know if it was rebellion
Mm-hmm.
or sheer stupidity or just an unwillingness to do what you know you're supposed to do. And I feel so bad for her daughter, Bobby Christina,
Yeah.
because, she already had her life was already crazy with her upbringing and her parents being in that situation
Mm-hmm.
when they was trying to raise her.
Yeah.
But now she's just lost her mom, and that's such a hard thing to deal with at such a young age,
Yeah.
to lose a parent. I can relate to that. I know how it feels to lose a parent and be that young when it
Mm-hmm.
happens. But all I can say is that I really just hope, everybody's so quick to put people in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
When people die, oh, she in the heavenly choir. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know so much about that. And I'm not putting her in hell. I'm not. I
No.
can't put you in no place. But
Mm-hmm.
all I'm saying is, I hope she was right with God. And I hope we all take this as an example to get right with the Lord, because you
Mm-hmm.
never know when your time is coming. You never know. Tomorrow is not
That's
promised.
true.
And I also just want to say that we have just lost so many people, all with these situations, with whether it be illegal drugs or prescription
Mm-hmm.
drugs or whatever happens to just being, I know life is difficult, but we all have good times.
Yes.
You can't tell me that someone's life is just so terrible that they never have no good times.
Mm-hmm.
And the only comfort they can find is in the bottle or in a pill or in some powder. And I just feel like it's a waste of life. It's a waste of everything.
Yes.
And from Michael Jackson to whoever, to Anna Nicole Smith,
Heath
Heath Ledger,
Pimp
just
C.
Pimp C, just stupid deaths because of just silly mistakes and not being able to deal with life and not being able to seek God or just seek something. If you don't believe in God, if you believe in a higher power, seek something to give you guidance, but don't take solace in a bottle and pills and powders because it's not worth it.
It's not worth it at all.
Worth it.
And I'm tired of seeing celebrities. Not even, it's probably not even just celebrities. Is because those are the first people you see, and they're very visible. But anyone in general, try to seek help. Try to talk to someone. Try to reach out and figure out why are you resorting to those type of ideas to things that's going to be easier for you to cope with whatever you're dealing with, and like you said, talk to someone. If it's your pastor, if it's a parent, is there a relative that you're close to, a good friend that's going to listen to you and and give you what you need to move forward, then do so. But this is getting ridiculous.
It is.
It's really getting ridiculous to just die for carelessness. It's one thing to die for something you can't control.
Thank you.
If you had health issues and then
heart condition
or something like that, or a car accident or something that you didn't, expect to happen, happens. That's one thing. But this is all something that you made a choice in, and you made a choice to participate in to whatever level you wanted to do it in. And then the other thing with this whole thing with Whitney, Bobby is not to blame.
Come on.
Please stop blaming Bobby because it takes two to tango. He didn't force her to do nothing she didn't want to do at the time.
Let me tell you something. I'm getting so sick of that. This is long before she died. Everybody wants to blame Bobby Brown for all of Whitney Houston's problems.
Yes.
Let me tell you, truth be told, from what they say, she was dipping in that nose candy long before she started dealing with Bobby Brown. Wherever her demons come, wherever she felt like she had to do that stuff, it was happening long before Bobby. So don't put this off on Bobby. And as you can see, he done got his life together and got himself clean. You know what I'm saying? And she unfortunately was still struggling with some of her addictions and some of her demons. So don't put this off on him. That's not fair. And it's so easy for people to place blame. Just like Chris Brown and Rihanna.
Yes.
It was so easy to say Chris Brown was all at fault. He never should have choked her up. None of that. But it's not so. People never want to say, okay, there's two sides to every story.
Or what led to that.
What led to this? What led to that?
But everybody was so quick to take Rihanna's side in that whole situation, which we had addressed this, a couple times on our show as is.
Yeah.
But just in any relationship, a fight is not one way. An argument is not one way.
It surely
People learn to push buttons.
That's right.
The longer you're with someone, even in friendships, or whatever, you know what you can say to trigger that person to have anger come from wherever it's coming from, and how they respond to it is different for everybody.
That's right.
We don't know how many things had led to that explosive situation that happened between the two of them. Exactly. Neither did they probably even see it happening that way as well. It just happened.
So to take it back to Bobby and Whitney, it's the same situation. We don't know what went on between the two of them. Like I say, they both had their issues long before they met one another.
Separate issues at that.
Thank you. But then they got together, and those issues were amplified by, their narcotic use and erratic behavior.
Yes.
But again, Whitney's not here anymore, unfortunately. And I just hope to God, honestly, my prayer right now and my wish is that she got straight with the Lord.
Yes.
And that everything was all right, because there are some people, and this is just my belief, there are some people who believe in heaven but don't believe in hell. I believe in both. And I promise you, if you don't get right, you ain't going. You ain't
going somewhere.
Thank you. You're going somewhere. Trust me. You're going somewhere.
But you
it's
have
your choice where you go.
You have your choice in that. But that's our main thing with that. Our condolences is for the Houston family, especially for her daughter.
Her mama.
They were very close. You've seen them over this week or so. Together, and she always been by her mom's side as well, so I know this is probably hard for her, and that's my prayers was for them on that. Going from that, more to a lighter note, on that. Well, the pictures of Blue Ivy is revealed. Cute baby.
Yeah.
Yes, very cute baby.
She all Creole everything.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. She don't look like Beyonce, and she
Mhm.
don't look like Jay-Z. The only thing she got in Jay-Z is that big old head.
And her mama color.
Exactly. Other than that, she looked like Mama Tina.
Yeah.
Lord help her. She looked just like Tina.
Hey, hey, whatever. She probably was sitting there learning her rap lyrics and everything already and dance with it.
She looked just like Tina.
You know,
just like
whatever
Tina.
year that come in. What is that? Probably 2012 or no, we in 2012. 2030 when she come out.
Yeah.
Performing.
Girl, singing her Baba songs.
Be the Willow of that time, can sing and rap.
I want my head back and forth. Speaking of that. Oh, Lord help me, Jesus.
Oh, goodness.
Sorry.
Okay. I'm trying to catch up with y'all. I'm trying to figure this out.
Will and Jada, y'all.
Yeah.
They done broke up.
Look here, you know what I'm saying?
Why?
We addressed this last week.
I thought we talked about this.
We talked about that. I thought that, okay, they just going, this is ridiculous.
No.
We can't have no black marriages no more. Is this what's going on? All we is wifey and whatever. Is that all we is now? Man, why? They were the power couple. Go ahead, girl. It's all right. Man, I'm just saying that this is just...
Rest in peace to their marriage.
I'm just like, man, I'm like...
Paula, Jade, and Willow's.
Oh, man, they young.
Oh, God.
They young.
They got to go through divorce of their parents. Lord have mercy.
But, like I said, I hope... with any divorce, especially when there's children involved, I would hope that...
You see, I snap right out of it.
Yeah.
It's over.
I hope that parents would, take the responsibility and explain the situation, what's going on, making sure that children don't think it's them, and it's more on, it's between the adults, and having respect enough to raise your kids together.
Yeah.
So as long as y'all do that, I'm cool, which I think it wouldn't be a problem with the two of them. So with that. But speaking from one couple to the other, we're going to talk about this Love and Hip Hop reunion we watched.
Child cheese.
First of all, what is wrong with a group of women sitting in a room together and doing a show? Like, I mean, y'all film together.
Let me tell you something. It's all Christy's fault.
I don't understand.
I'm blaming. First of all, let me back this up. I'm just now finding out that they so-called built this whole show around Chrissy and Jim Jones.
Why?
Baby, are you serious? First of all, don't nobody give a hootenanny about no Jim Jones.
No.
And I didn't even know who Chrissy was until this show.
No.
Come on now.
The same way we had to learn who Emily was, the same way we had to learn who she was, because I never known who she was.
This is foolishness here. I'm sorry. Now they all can't sit in the same. They had to do individual interviews because Chrissy gonna jump on somebody. Everybody can't get along. You stupid.
She talks about that she is such a lady and I'm classier than that.
But y'all can't be in the same room. But you can't
sit in the same room with someone.
You gonna jump on her.
Why? Because you feel the itch to jump on her?
Yeah, right.
You didn't have to touch her. You could have said all you had to say.
Thank you. And be done with it.
And been done with it. What difference would that make?
That shows how much a lady you are because you can't even be in the same room with her.
And you couldn't even be in the same room with even Mona herself.
Some lady.
And it's her show.
Some lady she is.
You're talking about you couldn't be in the room with Yandy and you couldn't even do the interview with Mona herself.
Some lady she is.
What does that tell me about you?
She's such a pimping lady.
And then you got Jim Jones all scripted. Because everything he said was probably what she wrote. So he didn't have to say too much. It's everything he said. Well, Chrissy is number one now.
Jim Jones is uber whack.
I didn't want to do this show though, but I cashed your check.
You and Yandy, she was down for you for 8 years. Y'all was working together. She was a good enough manager for you for 8 years. Now a couple of months where her and Chrissy got a mesh, and all of a sudden your manager gone. Your career been in the toilet, dude. Now it's even further in the crap. You think you so hot and all this nonsense, nigga. You trash. You garbage. You ain't even all that. You may be a good hustler, but that's about it.
Yes,
and you gonna knock the one person that believed in you and that was trying to hustle hard for you?
Yes.
Because your ignorant girlfriend can't seem to differentiate between what's her business and what's your business.
Yes.
Because I could see if she was your wife, but you taking forever to even make her your wife.
Mm-hmm.
So what business do she really have worried about your business between you and Yandy when Yandy been down for you for 8 years? You so stupid. You a loser. And I promise you, it's biting you in the rear end because what you got now, nothing. You better perform off balling for the next 20 years, nigga, because your ass ain't gonna have shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have said that, but it made me upset.
Yes.
Forgive the children. Forgive my language.
Yes. It was a slip. It's all right.
It was a slip.
But yes, I mean, just running down these characters, Chrissy just got my last nerve, you know what I'm saying, about just her whole thing and talking about, you know, I'm putting my life and my stuff out here and this is how I'm getting portrayed. It's reality TV.
Duh.
You knew what you signed up for. Okay? Reality TV. Showing your life on TV as much as you look like a fool, as much as you're doing good, as much as you look bad, it's on TV.
You see this eyeball?
Okay.
She makes it itch.
Yes. And that's... See what you do in the mail, Joy?
Look
at that.
Look at that. Look at it. It's itching. It's itching.
It's closing up, looking swole.
Look at it. Look at it. One eye bigger. See?
Oh, man.
See, she got my face.
Yes. I'm just so... She just pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? It's just... The rest of them, you know... I mean, Kim Bella, you know, she... You know...
She pregnant.
She pregnant, don't know what she gonna do with her relationship. I mean...
He don't want her no more. She trying to work it out. It ain't gonna work. So now you stuck with another baby for some nigga. Yes. And it backs up what I always say. Don't have multiple babies by no nigga that ain't your husband. I'm tired of telling y'all. You're gonna learn. You're gonna listen to Mel Joy. I promise. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn today. I'm telling you. You're gonna learn.
Yes. So she was whining about that, you know, that's what was her. And then Emily, we should have never expect nothing different than that one. I mean.
Now Fab is claiming her. Woo! I don't care.
Who cares?
No,
that's the thing. Nothing has changed. And I think Mona kind of kept saying that.
Yeah.
In so many words.
Yeah.
Nothing has changed.
You were this new independent woman.
They started out the season that way, and she said, "Look, we just not even 2 episodes in, and here you go talking about, oh, we're dating. So how much did you change? You didn't really change.
No,
nothing. I don't care how much you say you dating. You know what I'm saying? Let dudes sweat for a little bit.
Not at all.
Nothing.
Not
you know what I'm saying? Just have him come pick up the baby and go and come back and pick up the baby and bring it back.
Family. No, you don't have a family because you're not married. Boo.
And then the statement she made talking about she knew Kim Bella.
No, she
did not. Because if you knew her, you would have addressed her as such as if you knew her.
Let me tell you.
You didn't know her until she came into that room that day when she got her ass beat. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know her.
You know where that comes from? That sounds like a statement coming from one of your girls. You don't remember a girl? Remember we was down at that party in Atlanta? Remember we had seen her? Did. Yeah, I knew her. No, you don't.
You don't know her.
You may have seen her.
You seen her.
Never met her.
You seen her.
So stop with the lie. I met her before. No, you didn't. You saw her.
And that's why Kim Bella shut that down. You did not know me.
So full of crap.
That was the first time we met was in that room. Okay?
Girl,
so no, that's something just to make it seem like you knew her. Because if you knew her, you should say, girl, I thought we was better than this. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know nothing. At all. Nothing. So don't say that. That sounds like something that Fab told you to say.
She's full of crap.
To make it seem like to lessen what the situation was. It don't matter. It don't matter.
Crapola. Crapola.
You know what I'm saying? But that was her, and then Samaya, should have get her little 50 seconds of fame real quick, just to say call Mona out her name, but then apologize. I mean she just mad she had too much showtime, but she didn't really have nothing going on. So
yeah, I don't care.
People forget. A producer is going to produce what's hot. That's what in music. That's in anything. Because they want to have viewership. They want people to buy the record or whatever it is. So how you gonna get mad when she cut you out? You didn't have nothing to talk about. So she stayed with where the money was, which was Chrissy and their tomfoolery. Yeah. That's where they stayed at. And then Erica.
Crap.
But speaking of just. A lot of people started to just show themselves, and a lot of stuff is coming to be revealed as we watching some of these reality shows.
Yeah.
We were just finished watching, you guys, we had to catch them on the Braxtons.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how we've been talking about this whole situation with Gabe
And Trina.
and Trina. So it comes to our realization today, as we're watching the latest episode that aired this week, that Gabe never physically cheated.
He was just whacking off on the internet.
Yes, physically cheated on his wife, Trina.
He was having cyber sex.
Yes. So that kind of blew us back a little bit, because I'm thinking this man is banging a whole bunch of women.
Bang, 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 ski, ski.
And then I can understand a little bit of where Trina was coming from when she did her indiscretion.
No.
But now it changes things.
Yeah.
All the way.
Yeah.
So
that doesn't quite work out for me.
No.
Not so much.
No, not at all. So you're mad because he did it on the screen when you was able to do it face to face.
Oh yeah, girl. Just show camera. Oh, you see this girl?
He is stroking himself, but you stroke somebody else.
Point your camera down. Oh yeah. What?
He did it through a PC and you did it in person.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you to fight that, honey. Give your husband some coochie.
Yes.
That's what you do.
Because we know y'all ain't doing nothing.
Because exactly. You're not giving him nan bit of coochie. And that's why he feels the need to jerk off on the internet to unknown women. They ain't got to be cute. He getting his needs met because you ain't handling that thing at home. You're not his girlfriend. You his wife.
Yes.
You are obligated to handle that thing at home. You know what I'm saying? If you mad at him, that's okay. Yes. Do your thing. Get off. You get yours. He get his, and you can still be mad when you're through.
Yes.
But don't do that. Now, because now this is like, I'm getting an understanding here that I didn't have before.
Yes.
And I actually find it annoying.
Yes.
You can be mad. Don't get me wrong. You can be terribly mad that he over there showing his Peter Weeder all on the internet and stuff like that, and getting off to women on the internet. But it also makes me think, what is he not getting from you at home? Now that's what it makes me think.
Yes.
Real talk. And then the fact that he was cheating on the internet and you're going to slob on some other dude now, for real. And all he did was take a peep at some internet coochie. That's bothering me too.
Yes.
Not feeling that one.
I agree.
Not feeling that one, Trina. Now, I was on your side for a minute.
Yes, until today.
You done set me off a little bit, boo.
Yes.
Give your husband some coochie and stop playing.
Yes. And that's what we were sitting and looking at.
And Twanda.
Yes.
Give your husband some coochie and stop playing.
Yeah, stop playing with that man. That man love you.
Thank you.
Just tell him, look, I can't be just a breadwinner up in here.
Thank you. Find
you a job, show that you are trying to find something, or find something that's going to make us some money, and then we be straight.
And you know why Tracy has been on the show? I just figured it out. Because they ain't got no problem. Because you know what Tracy doing? When she get home, she giving her husband some coochie to keep him happy. That's what she doing.
Every time she leave and come back.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm on my way. I gotta put it down.
Yeah.
I'm finna leave. I'm gonna put this thing down. Then I'm
until I come back and put some stank on it. You know what I'm saying? There you go.
That's what she doing.
All that. You know, y'all know how it go.
Work it out.
You know, y'all know how it go.
I know.
But yeah, I'm just like, yes.
My head was cut off. I was trying to do
I know,
like
it was
this.
kind of like, you know.
Can y'all see me? Can you see me?
You know. But that was basically, Trina getting together and stop playing this blame game with him too. You know, everything is like his fault. But where's the blame on you? What are you doing wrong in here too? You know, somebody need to tell you that. I don't care, the therapist, Dr. Sherry, your mama, somebody got to tell you something.
Exactly. Come off it.
You know what I'm saying? And,
what that say?
Yeah, we've been going, for a little bit here. Yeah,
we gotta wrap this up.
So that was pretty much everything.
I got nothing else to say.
I got nothing to say, but we are going to do this Bar Louie thing. I'm thinking about sometime next month.
All right,
I'll let you know.
Bar Lewis.
Yes. And if you have any topics, make sure you hit us up.
Hit us up.
Make comments. Hit us up on what you want us to cover. Anything you see coming during the week, let us know. That as well. So that way we can be prepared for Sundays, Tell your friends to watch, please.
Exactly. Yes. Follow us on Twitter.
Yep.
Like our Facebook page.
Yep.
Thank y'all for watching. And I'm going to end this in a tribute to Whitney. I believe the children are.
I was going to say something else.
Teach them well and
I was gonna say.
let them lead the way. What you gonna say?
I was gonna say. I'm gonna run to you. Ooh.
Although I was watching the video last night, my name is not Susan, so watch what you say. And if you still need her, then be on your way. Don't wanna hear about Susan. She got nothing on me. So show some respect for the love you receive.
Woo!
My name is not Susan.
That's your temper.
We're gonna
That's
miss
an
you, Whitney. We're gonna miss you.
Love you. Oh,
Love
come
you,
on, girl.
Love you, girl. We're gonna miss you, girl.
And I'm gonna watch Sparkle when it comes out.
I'm in.
Because I like the original anyway, so it don't matter. So I'm going to really watch it.
Give it up. It's hard to do. Go get, cut the thing off.
All right.
Go in. Bye, y'all.
Peace. My name is not Susan.
Don't want